Today I'm going to do a chocolate velvet cake. That's my daughter's request. For this recipe I'm using 125 grams of butter, then 1 cup of brown sugar, half a cup of caster sugar, 3 eggs, 2 cups of plain flour with a teaspoon of bicarb, and 1/3 a cup or 60 grams of cocoa powder, half a cup of water. Then I'm using 160 grams thickened cream. For that I add half of a lemon to make sour cream. If you can buy the sour cream, buy the sour cream, but this is less expensive to make sour cream by yourself. So to start this recipe, I'm going to beat the sugar and butter first, and make sure your oven is on 180 at this point. I added butter and sugars, so I'm going to mix this until it's fluffy. After mixing the sugars and butter, add the eggs and the cocoa powder and mix it well again. While mixing, add the cream and the water. While mixing, make sure that you scrape down the sides of the bowl, and then add the flour and the baking soda. I'm using a 9 by 12 inch rectangular cake pan, and I mix the ingredients all together. And make sure a good cake, you don't need to mix a lot. If you mix a lot, the cake won't come out nicely. So I'm going to spread this on the tray. Now this goes to the oven, 180, about 40 to 50 minutes. The next step is to make a chocolate glaze for the velvet cake. For that I'm using nearly half a cup of sour cream with half a cup of icing sugar, and I have 65 grams of butter with 110 grams of chocolate melts. To do this, put a pan of water on the stove and let it simmer, and put all these ingredients into a bowl and mix them together and keep on stirring on simmering water. Then take it out and put it in the fridge for 20 minutes, or leave it to first leave it to cool down 10 minutes and put it in the fridge for 20 minutes before you do it. The chocolate glaze has to set, don't put it like hot. And the thing is, you have to cool down the cake before you're doing this too. So after coming from work, I'm going to do the rest of the recipe. I finished baking the cake. Now I'm going to put this on a wire rack and leave it to cool down. Once the cake is cool enough to handle, and when you are ready, add the butter and the chocolate first with the cream and melt this on the simmering water. So I'm going to put this on the simmering water now, and going to add the icing sugar a little later while it starts melting. After leaving the chocolate in the fridge, or if you are living in a cold area, you can leave it outside. When it is thick like this, take it out, mix it really well. Now you can just put the icing on top of the cake and spread it nicely and evenly. I just finish it with little bit of lines in it, and I hope you will enjoy this recipe. Thank you for watching.